let's go for a little e-bike spin here. Go down a trail or two. Now, I don't have my chest harness on for the GoPro, so I'm doing this one-handed, so bear with me. All right, let's see. See how it'll go. All right, there we go. All right. This e-bike will get to about 25, 28. I think I topped out a few times. I have it on the setting 3 here. All right, let's go this way. This is tent only road, or camping, tent only camping. Nice area to walk your dogs. I'll do that tonight. Weekends they get 2 or 3 campers out here this time of year, tent camping. Weekdays nice because you have this to yourself. Walk your dogs. Quite a few sites on both sides, as you can tell. My brakes making a little bit of noise. There's a water fill-up spot or spigot. This is a one-way, goes down and comes back. Looks like somebody might have that spot right there. They left their chair. Slopes a little bit, but it's a nice looking spot overlooking the lake. You can see the boats out there. It's kind of quiet because they usually speed by right through this little area, channel. Let's give it a park and walk a little bit. Oh, that was not, what's the word I'm looking for? Not dangerous, not, no. Graceful is the word. It wasn't very graceful. Still beautiful out. I think it's like 67, though my RV says it's 74. So it's definitely not jacket weather for you guys on the East Coast. This is the place to be when it's, you know, Florida's nice and all, but then you got all the crowds. You do not have that here. I guess we got a bunch of fish jumping right down there. Oh, absolutely. Great fishing in this lake. Bass, catfish, smallmouth, largemouth bass, catfish, different varieties of catfish. I've heard there's monster catfish in here. In the winter times, you can catch the trout. What else is there? Of course, you got the sunfish, bluegills. There's a lot of crappie in here too. I'm probably missing something, but let's walk down this little sketchy dirt, gravelly walkway here. I like to bring the dogs down here, but the problem is some areas are worse than others. I probably should check it out first. Yeah, they do have them. So if you can see along there, I think they call them cattails. And they're horrific for dogs. Get in their fur and you gotta half the time cut them out. where they get in the joints between their paws, and they're painful for them. So I try to avoid those areas. And these lakes in this region get quite a few of those. So you have to pick and choose your areas. Boat launches are a good area if you keep on the launches without, getting too far off track into these areas. But this water level, I mean, it gets as high as right here. And last time I was here, I think the water level was about right there. And this particular lake is dammed up at Roosevelt Dam. This is a salt river. It starts out back that way, and it flows that direction. It actually fills up here and flows out right that way to the dam, and they control the flooding down to Phoenix. So there's numerous lakes all the way down. Oh, beautiful weather. There's a lone fisherman right there. Or one of those small little John boats, I think. Oh, when I was a kid, I was out here fishing. I was in a rubber raft, and I caught trout, smallmouth, largemouth, catfish, all in the same cove. When this lake is going, it's going. And I've caught 5-pounders in here. They have bass tournaments here. So anyway, wanted to point that out. Let's get back up to the e-bike or head on back up the hill. Yeah, I got to be cautious where I take the dogs around these areas. That's a nice tent spot here. Nice fire ring. Mountains. Beautiful view of the lake, and plus you got, fishing. You can hike right down the hill. And so this is a tent-only site. So maybe right here in the grass, right there, maybe over there. But I think mainly, it looks like this has been tapped down, so it looks like there's been a couple tents, but like right here is a good spot, minus a couple rocks. But anyway, let's head up. I just wanted to show you a quick trip on this e-bike. It's a electric. I got this when it first came out, but I only have like 43 miles on the thing. Awesome things. Got the saddlebags for this one. Or you could change them out with my wife's. She has the white one. I have the black. Or blue, black and blue. Anyway, besides the point. So, all right, let's see if we can get the kickstand up on this. Well, that's not the issue. My issue is not the kickstand. It's holding this camera. So I have a chest, the chest mount that goes right here. But I just got to this area, so everything's kind of buried. You guys know that do this. You know all about that. I don't know what's sitting over here. How somebody has a site reserved, I guess, and keeping something for the truck over here. If that's a trail down there, or I don't know where the campsite is here for this. Anywho, let's get going. See if I can get this started without killing myself. It's a lot easier to have the chest mount on there and film. Try to do that next time. We're supposed to have rain tomorrow night. Some nice people out here. Seem friendly. Though I had a run-in today with a dog owner, and I'll tell that story later, maybe. A dog owner You think dog owners love dogs. You think. That's not always the case. Now if I got somebody's dog running at me that's not trying to bite me, yeah, I love all dogs. You got a puppy run up to you, don't try to kick my dog. Sometimes people just, they love their dogs and hate everybody else's dogs. I'm not that way. I love all dogs. So anyway, that was pretty much it. We can ride up a little bit farther here. Can't really stop here, so can't back over this way over here. Bathrooms. In fact, that bathroom has been closed for like a month. And they just opened it yesterday, which is awesome. A lot of empty sites. This is the time to camp, though. Another truck camper, another Lance. I'll show that when I go by. But you camp out here in the summertime too, but it'll hit, like today is a 67, gets to like 74 at times, but it'll get 110 out here in the summer. It cooks. Nice Lance. This boat here, I'm coming by here, one of these, I don't know, sun trackers, yeah. That's a nice one. This is the perfect lake for something like that. You have to rent those double spaces though. And they don't give you the discounts on those double spaces. So, that's like squeaky brakes, pulling up to my rides over here, and I'm gonna stop this and I'll give you an introduction to the rest of the clan. Wow, made it without killing myself. Shocker. Yeah, I'm just pulling my bike up here and I'm hearing this clinking sound. You know, clunk, clink, and I'm like, well, what, I got rocks or something stuck in my tire. And I just caught this. Looks like that's that. And well, looks like it snapped off. So I'm not quite sure what to do with it. Jamming in somewhere maybe, or it's going to keep making noise. Tape it down. I don't like to do stuff like that, but or take it off and you don't have the reflector. All right, something I have to ponder on. And they pop right off here, looks like. Just push it right off and it'll pop right out. But I don't know, somewhere down the line I snapped that off. All the tires have them, and this, I gotta check the other bikes, but as I'm looking, they all look good, but yeah. All right, well, taping that one, I guess, or just taking it off. I don't know, maybe just a little tape for now. All right, we're gonna do a little quick walk around, show you everything. We'll start with the truck, how about that? For the truck camper site. So I got a Ford F-250 V10. Just bought that on Christmas Eve, this past Christmas Eve. And already put some miles on it. It's a V10 gas. Had issues with diesels in the past, so that's where I'm at on that. But it's a good little work truck, a big work truck, 250 Super Crew. And it is hauling right now my Squire by Lance, this I just got. This is where I put the miles on. I went to get this up in Washington State. Got the truck in Arizona, drove up to Washington to get this. It's a 2026. The truck's a 2026, and this is a 2026. And $825 for you truck campers. It's a lower end of the Lance side of things. It's $825, but it's a little lighter, more inexpensive. Like for instance, I'll give a tour later. The cabinets, they don't have cabinets. They have the shelves, and which I really like better. So anyhow, I did make one mistake. I got these instead of the latchable ones. As you guys know, they'll just make the process so much faster when you can unlatch them. Well, you learn, I guess. But so my 825 here. The only issue I'm seeing so far is the batteries in these things do not last. So if you guys watching this are truck camper guys, give me some feedback on that, because I'm not sure what to do about that. It literally will die every day, the battery, with nothing running. In fact, I undid my fridge. So yeah, but I love the inside, and I'll show it later. Right now, I love the thing. I mean, I absolutely love it. So my 250, 26 250, pulling a 26 Lance Squire, and I am a happy camper. Loving the steps. These are awesome steps. It's got the backup camera. It's got the rear awning, which I haven't used, and the side awning, which I have used. And like I said, another time I'll show that side of it. So what happened was, because these things hang so far over, you got to take the tailgate off of this brand new truck. So I'm freaking out. And I'm putting this on my bed inside because I don't know what to do with it, and all my junk, as you'll see. So what did I have to do? I had to get a trailer. And I got that right after I got that. And now, of course, I'm in complete debt, but it's what I want to do. I've had this toy hauler since 2013-ish. So I got the two generators, the Hondas, and this is my 24-foot toy hauler. It's 18-footer, but with the hitch, it's 24. And you can see all the crap, and I'm not apologizing for this. It's just what it is. And this is kind of a practice run right here. And you can see all the stuff I have kind of accumulated. And I'm sorting through that right now as we have cars coming by the campsite. So we got Pearl, my Portuguese water dog, 5 years old. Barkley, my next week will be a year-old golden doodle. Really? Wow. Say hi to the dog people. I know, they're awesome. Yeah. All right, so this fence is a lifesaver. These kennels for dogs. Now, when I got her and my golden retriever, when he just recently passed last year, I got the golden doodle, and I love goldens. Anyway, I got a golden doodle this time, and neither one of them two would jump this fence. The jackrabbit here, he'll clear this fence, so I got to keep an eye on him. But got the lights on it. It's awesome. Fire's ready to go. We'll show that probably tonight. And like and subscribe if you like this type of stuff. You know, e-bike and RVing, camping. Truck camping is going to be my off-roading, my main thing right now. I do have another channel. If you can figure it out, that's fine. I don't need to bring it up right now. We'll do another time. This is my first video for this channel. My other one's doing really good. Different genre altogether. So we'll keep that off script for now. I do have 2 Starlinks. I know that's stupid. I love my Mini. This thing I constantly, it's the second one I've had issues, and now this one's not working. I was using it as a backup, but I'm sticking with that for now, and I'll figure that one out. Tell me if you got any issues with your Starlinks. The Minis I don't, knock on wood. This is more junk I've accumulated. A few crappy fishing poles I got. Also, this is the 5x8 interstate trailer I got. Loving this thing, loving it. And some more junk I have. So I had all this stuff you see, you know, minus a few stuff over here that was in this toy hauler I had in storage up the road. And love this thing. The Sand Sport 2013 18-footer drop back heavy duty. It's made for off-road. So it has the bigger tanks. Has a gas tank right there, 20-gallon fuel tank with a gas pump, outdoor shower. It's big time for being off-road, and it's been beat to death. I had it in Alaska. I'll get back to that in a second. So yeah, toy haulers, my tailgate right there, wrapped up, and then I'm just kind of organizing because this is kind of the first camping spot, and this is my first video doing truck camping, RVing. Good food cooking on my Blackstone, as you saw right there, and then the dogs, which are my life, besides my wife. And so on this interstate here, you can see paid a lot of money for this. Don't want this thing stolen. Do have a tracker on it hidden also, just to, you know, precautions. And then, oh, I just jumped right past it. Of course, the e-bikes, and I love the e-bikes. These things are fun. So that's the wife's, that's mine. And these waterproof bags are interchangeable. But we got the upgraded lights, upgraded brakes. Love these things. I only got like 43 miles on that thing. It's crazy. I'm not sure how much on this one. But anyway, we're going to do a campfire tonight, and we'll watch a little bit of that. The farewell out of this segment. But like I said, you can unsubscribe anytime you want. But if you're like me, you like to watch stuff like this, and not, you know, yeah, I know it gets boring, but it's kind of cool to watch. I like the cooking part. Love my Blackstone. Love my dogs. Love campfires. You'll see a lot of that. I'll use this occasionally. Right now we're doing both. I'm organizing. Ice maker. My wife loves that. And like I said, the 2 generators. Oh, this is my big inverter right here. That I use that to gas up. This has solar attached. I have 400 watts solar on top. And that really, it powers up more than we use. This, I'm hoping to do the same thing and use that with the combination with the trailer. I can get off-road if you watch my other channel, and I'll bring that up later. My other channel, this is needed for that, and you would understand why. So I invest a lot of money for these channels, and you know, upgrades are nice anyway, but you pay a big debt for that stuff. So let me know if you got a Squire or a Lance or whatever model, and what you think. I like this because it's really light, even though this one can handle, you know, a ton. I did have to get a large, I think it's a 36-inch hitch installed to get out past these steps here, which I love these steps. You get past the steps, and so I can do the trailer or whatever. So yeah, so like on this RV here, so it's been in Alaska, it's been through hell. Excuse my language. But anyway, it ripped apart. It got water down here. Because you see, I am not a mechanic. Well, I am, but I'm not. And you can see my wonderful job there, but I had to replace this. It got weathered in Alaska. This ripped off. I was dry towing it. And yeah, a lot of issues. One time recently I was towing, I got out to get fuel, and my tire was gone. Just gone. This one right here, gone. No brake, nothing. I didn't know it till which is nice about the dual tires, but I didn't know it till I got out. Luckily, I found somebody to new tire, new brake, new everything for like $700. And I mean, it's a lot of money, but not for what I needed. And then I drove it all the way up to Washington, where I do my other videos, which I'll bring up. So anyway, yeah, the dogs are digging holes. They love to dig the holes. Got a little bit of junk in there that we're going to burn. I'll have our lights on tonight. I appreciate you guys watching on my first video here. So for this stuff, because originally wanted to do this, and then my channel became something else, which I love. Don't get me wrong, and I'll bring up later, unless you can figure it out before then, from a few things like on the back of my RV. So I love my toy hauler. I love the new setup there. We're going to use that a ton. So if you're just a camper, RVer, you like e-biking, dogs, truck camping is going to be my main thing right now, and the ins and outs and the struggles. And I'm telling you, besides money, it's gas, and gas and campsites. And I am retired military and post office, so I am blessed in a lot of ways. My wife's still working. She works online for the government. So anyway, another thing, I just got a brand new awning, because the last one, this is like 2 weeks old. And if I can remember where I got it from, but the old one was so worn out from the weathering, because this is a 2013, you could actually see through it. So you all know what I'm talking about that have done that. And the weather, I came back where I had it in Alaska, and this arm was broken from a storm, so I replaced that arm. There's a lot of stuff going on, but it's working great now. But I mean, it's kind of getting rough, but I still love it. Got some new toys, like I said. If you guys know about those batteries on those truck campers, gotta let me know what's killing the battery and why the batteries suck so bad inside. But besides that, it's fantastic. Loving this, not this, loving that, loving that, loving those. So if you're a fan of those, like and subscribe. I go to a lot of places from, I'm originally from Arizona, not far from here, into Tucson. I grew up, I was a military brat, and then I went in the military. So I came back here, but I took my postal job in Alaska, then retired from that, and then I still have a place there, and I do my videos there, but now I travel, usually the West Coast, but I go East Coast occasionally. Now I got the truck, I'll go East Coast more, Arkansas, in the Northeast, for my other channel and for this. So I am going some crazy places. This place is crazy. And it's just the very beginning, and you're going to see some stuff, and you could see the places I go to on my other channel, which I'll bring up another time. So I go to a lot of places. So I appreciate you watching. I'm going to end up here doing this campfire here. Once again, I'm Scott, Pearl and Barkley, and my new title here on this show is the Sourdough Sunseeker. And if you're curious on what that means, it's a code for something. And if you know what it is, put it in the comments. If not, I'll tell you in the comments, or if you ask, or I'll just tell you in a later date. But Sourdough Sunseeker. And then I'll tell you about my other channel later. But join me tonight for the campfire, and we're already getting the sunset, as you can see. And it's, of course, a beautiful Arizona sunset. There we go. I appreciate it, guys. All right, we are out, ready to light the fire, my favorite part, and got it ready. You can see the lights around our fenced kennel area. All right, let's get that going. Let the party begin, I guess. Campfire is my favorite part besides eating. Come on in, guys. Come on in the kennel. Let's go. Takes the bite out of the air. Come on. Come on in. Come on, Pearl. Come on, Pearl. Come on in. Barkley, let's go, buddy. We got some pine to start the fire with. Some kind of rotten pine from trees that are logged, and then the rotten stuff they don't use. It's really great fire starter, and once you get the coals and the fire going, you guys know what I'm talking about. Then you start using the hardwoods, which this one is. I kind of cheated and put in there early, but so I got pines here. I got hardwood out here once it gets going. And of course, the best fire starters is pine cones. They really are. I mean, there's other things, but I didn't expect that to catch so fast, that hardwood, but it too shall burn. Last night we were cooking some, well, I call it cheap steak, but you cook it right, you know, affordable steak, I should say. You cook it right, it tastes really good, and it did. A couple in a row. I mean, something about cooking out here at night, that sitting around a campfire, you know, it being either s'mores or whatever. I'm not a big s'more guy, but cooking on a campfire is the best. Wasn't always that way, but now I am now. I just can't go without a fire. So those burn bans, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like burn bans. Take the fun out of camping. I get them. I understand why they're needed, but so last night, yeah, we had the cheap steak. Marinate it right, season it right, cook it just the right temperature. It'll, you know, not quite be a filet mignon or a New York strip, but a ribeye, but it's steak, and it will do. Got a little bit of garbage cardboard in there from earlier. Kind of shocked that the hardwood's catching. A little early, but yeah, as long as it does, I'm good with it. So use the rotten pine, and then right to the hardwoods. As you know, some nights you just can't get a fire going. So here we are. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I'll do a live here soon. Like and subscribe. New channel. Like I said, I have another channel, but this is the one I kind of wanted to do the most. Truck camping, off-road, and then also RV and in campsites, which where we are right now, kind of, you know, setting up for the road, getting ready for spring run, and just avoiding the cold as we go, because I am a sun seeker, and so I'm calling myself the sourdough sun seeker. And like I said, if you can figure out what that means, let me know in the comments. I'll just tell you if you ask. But once again, guys, I appreciate it, and I'll have another one out here real shortly of this area, going up into the mountains, which is just right up, you know, 30 minutes from here, and across a few rivers. So I'll bring you along for the adventures with me and the dogs, Yeah, we always seem to keep stuff interesting. So if you're into truck camping, RVing, campfires, good cookout foods, dogs, you're on the right channel. Just keep watching and you'll see what I'm talking about. Again, guys, appreciate it. Thanks again. Bye.